Hello there, I'm Gary Foster and welcome back to episode 34 of What Price Victory. And today's episode will feature a standalone game. It's the home tie for Melbourne Victory against Higashiosaka Rosa from the Japanese J-League. We have a 1-0 win or a 1-0 buffer from the first leg, and we're looking to improve on that so we can get through to the quarterfinals. Now the quarterfinals are not played until the end of August, and as you can see the game clock time here is May, so there'll be a considerable break between Asian Cup games, and we're more likely to come back in early August for an FFA Cup game. But what I've got is basically an unchanged squad from the grand final that was just recently played, where Victory beat Adelaide. So Acton in goal, Nishikawa, Ansel, Bagulio and Grant in defence, Teague, Metcalf and Kurda in midfield, Italiano and Lawton out wide, and Skiri up front. So we'll submit those teams and we'll come back for the game. Okay, do a little bit of pumping. Oh, I can't pump. I want you to pick up where you left off last time, and that was with an emphatic 5-1 win. So yeah, this is where the season where it all gets a little bit disjointed, because the FFA Cup starts in August, early August, and oh gosh, bruised shin. Oh mate, that's why you have shin pads. Oh, keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, it gets a little bit disjointed now because from May through to June, July, they'll go away on holidays, come back for a couple of pre-season games, and then the FFA Cup starts in early August. So this will be effectively, I think, the last game of the current season. So a little bit of encouragement, and of course, if we get knocked out, well, then we'll just be concentrating on an FFA Cup run. Okay, so Lawton on the ball. Ooh, okay, good shot, solid save. And Nishikawa doesn't appear to be unduly inconvenienced with his bruised shin. Right, so Grant with the ball. Play it down the line to Lawton. Cross ball to Skiri. Ooh, good tackle from behind. Dispossessed. Dominating possession, almost 2-1. Nishikawa on the ball. Looks a bit congested over that side of the field, so perhaps a switch of play, guys. There's got to be a bit of spare acreage out here on the right. No, go through the middle where it's crowded. Okay, Italiano with a bit of space. Lots of sky blue shirts around. Oh, rips a great goal. That's his trademark, where he cuts in onto his right foot and smacks it into the top right hand corner. Okay, so please disregard the advice about switching play to the right. Okay, so 1-0 gives us a little buffer. Higashiosaka is still playing with two defensive midfielders when they should be chasing the game. I don't quite understand the AI thinking behind that, but ours is not to reason why. We'll go into the change rooms. Yeah, no gesture. We'll just say I'm very happy. Rather be 1-0 up than 1-0 down. And we'll just look. All our playing levels, our player ratings, they seem to be going pretty good. Although Italiano's on that card, so I might be looking at bringing him off. Probably to get rid of that yellow card. So another few minutes. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll give the boys a bit of praise, and then Italiano for a job well done. He was actually voted the young player of the year in the A-League, so he's had a good season. I'll bring on Laurie Latanzio because he's been short of a run recently because Skiri has been playing so well. And Skiri's probably reminding me that I don't need to go out and find a striker. And considering he's only 18 years old, he's going to score more goals than his age. Okay, Nishikawa, who's also come on in leaps and bounds. Oh, there we are, Laurie Latanzio, Tonk. Yep. Okay. Hey Louis, you've reminded me what a good player you are. Once again, another youngster. So, I think during the close season, a couple of our older statesmen, they might be leaving the club, but they'll leave as grand final winners. So hopefully they're not too disappointed. So Laurie Latanzio on the right foot. Yeah, 3-0 on aggregate. Okay, so Kurda is now bottoming out for me. So Barnett. Okay, so looks like consolidating, so job done. Lawton is now bottoming out as well as Teague. Yeah, look, I will go with that recommendation. Burkitt can come on. See, they've changed their approach and are playing with more caution. I mean, how can have they given up on the game? They must have given up on the game. I just find that extraordinary. If you play with caution if you're down. Good save. I mean, it's unlikely they're going to score 3 goals, but why wouldn't you just push everyone forward to, no guts, no glory? But Burkitt loses out there. Okay guys, we're winding things down. No harm, no foul. Okay, so job done. Good, solid, all-round performance. 2-0 home win, builds on our 1-0 away win. No injuries by the look of it. Look, we can give them all a cuddle. So that was really well played. And we can have a look to see how did Wanderer. Well, they had that emphatic 5-0 win, beating Osaka. So yeah, Wanderers and Victory are through. Championship second round, press conferences. Okay, so in the quarterfinal, it looks as though we'll be drawn against Guangzhou, who I think we have played them. I think we've played them before in the competition proper, in the knockout, And also, potentially, we could meet Western Sydney Wanderers in the semi-final if they get past Ulsan. I think they're Korean? Yeah, they're Korean. So, yeah, some interesting times ahead. But just before we go, I'll probably mention this in subsequent videos as well, that we've got two players coming in on a future transfer, one on the 1st of July and the other one on the 1st of August. Alessandro Sakati, a young no-nonsense centre-back who's got some good stats there. Need to strengthen our defence. And Lars Dendoncker, who has come in after spending some time in England. He just was on contract to Brighton, but he's been given a huge rap. And although he's more of a defensive midfielder, when I signed him, I looked at more of a centre-back role. But as you can see, he's quite a star quality player, and he's come in on a designated contract. So he's coming in on the 2nd of August. But apologies in advance if I happen to mention that again. So it looks like there's a little bit of admin to do. There's when you have a look at the schedule, that is effectively the end of the competition proper. As I said, in August the FFA Cup starts off, 2nd of August in 63 days, and then we've got the away game with Guangzhou. That's at the end of August. So all the boys can go off now on a good close season break. It was a successful season for Melbourne Victory. They were crowned champions, winning the competition by 56 points, and they ended up beating our original rivals 5-1 in the A-League final series. So I think we can say without fear of contradiction that the Victory rebuild is now well and truly underway, and they're at the top of the tree where they should rightly belong. But there's still more games than that coming up next season. So I'm Gary Foster. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch up with you soon. All the best now. Bye-bye.